It's the Daily Doug.
Hey y'all, welcome back to the Daily Doug. Thanks for being with me today. My friends, today is a Friday, and like normal, we are wrapping up the week with a masterpiece Friday. And to do that, we are going back to music from Rush, y'all. A couple weeks ago, I had the opportunity to hear the song The Fountain of Lamneth from Rush's third album, Caress of Steel. It was part of our fan favorites over on our Patreon. And y'all, I thought that I had heard all of the epics from this band, all of their big, long, epic tracks. But apparently I was wrong, because this track is wonderful. It's from Caress of Steel, an early album from them. And y'all, we've heard actually a bunch of this band's album here on YouTube and on the Patreon. We've heard 2112, A Farewell to Kings, Hemispheres, Permanent Waves, Moving Pictures, Signals, Grace Under Pressure, and Power Windows. But Caress of Steel is one that I have not yet heard all of, and I had the opportunity to hear all of side 2, The Fountain of Lamneth, and it was really wonderful. I love the story, Neil's great lyrics. He also gets a drum solo in this. Alex's guitar playing, especially the 12-string stuff, sounds incredible. And Geddy's young voice is melodic and strong. And of course, so is his bass playing. And I really enjoyed hearing this story. So I wanted to be sure that I included it here on YouTube for all of y'all. So I am pleased to present to y'all this pre-recorded reaction to The Fountain of Lamneth by Rush. We go next to Rush, one of our favorite bands, and a band that is currently way in the headlines because they have announced that they're going to go back on tour next year. How about that? We'll talk more about that in the days and months to come. This is a classic piece from Rush that I have not yet heard. It's called Fountain of Lamneth, and this comes to us from Shadow63. Thank you very much, Shadow. Shadow says, this has been tricky. Doug has done most of my favorite epics already. Dream Theater, ELP, yes. I thought I found a Marillion song but I've done an EPL of it. That's a great album, by the way. Rush is the band that he comes to. I don't think he has reacted to anything from Caress of Steel, which has a couple of epics. This song and The Necromancer. I chose this video since it has the lyrics to read. It's the last song on their third album from 1975, and it's an epic. So the song that he's referring to is Fountain of Lamneth. I have actually heard The Necromancer before. I heard it back actually in Fan Favorites episode 10. That was our very first 12 Songs of Dougmas, an epic Fan Favorites video, if I do say so myself. And that's when I heard The Necromancer, but I have not yet heard The Fountain of Lamneth. So this is from Caress of Steel, their third album from 1975. It's a 20-minute piece, and it has 6 sections, and it takes up all of side 2 on this album. And I've read through the lyrics to this, and it looks like we are chronicling the life of a person from birth to death. And the fountain, I think that they're talking about, is in reference to some sort of lore or mythology or wisdom or experience or something that needs to be attained, that you've got to work towards, and that our protagonist here is striving to attain before he dies. And that is his driving quest, and we will see what he learns along the way. I'm very curious to hear this one, y'all. Geddy Lee is on vocals and the bass, Alex Lifeson is on guitars, and Neil Peart is on drums, percussion, and is our lyricist. This is The Fountain of Lamneth from Rush. Here we go. down the major scale to 5, 505 to 5 to 1, D major, T, La,
I am me.
Sol,
I am new.
Fa,
I am free.
Re, Do,
Look at me. I am young, sight unseen.
This first section is called In the Valley.
Unsung.
There's the 5. Well.
Eyes have just been opened and they're open very wide.
There he goes.
Images around me don't identify inside. Just one blur I recognize the moment Susan beats. My way of life is easy and it's simple all my needs.
My way of life is easy and as simple are my needs.
Yet my eyes are
My
drawn.
eyes
to
are
a
drawn.
mountain in the east. Fascinates and captivates, gives my heart no peace. The mountain holds the sunrise in the prison of the night, till bursting forth from rocky chains the valley floods
Nice.
with light.
Okay. So this riff returns.
Living one long sunrise,
Verse
watching
2.
all things I knew. I've never watched the sky grow pale or stroll the fields of dew. I do not know of dust to dust. I live from breath to breath. I live to climb that
mountain
of Lamneth.
where the fountain is.
Yet my eyes are drawn towards the mountain in the east.
It's a really cool move to go to E minor.
The mountain holds the sunrise in the prison of the night, till bursting forth from rocky chains the valley floods with light.
Huh. And then back. Part 2. Didacts and Narpets. Starts with a drum solo. Dang. Get it, Neil. I was just air drumming, and my arms are tired. Listen, it says. Part 3, no one at the bridge. Continues. That last bit. Stay, go, work, know, think, live, earn, give, wait, fight. Right. Some sort of clash or struggle.
Rying back to consciousness. The coldness grips my skin. The sky is pitching violently, drawn by shrieking winds. Sea spray blurs my vision. Waves roll by so fast. Save my ship of freedom. I'm lashed helpless to the mast.
I'm lashed helpless to the mast of his ship of freedom. What the hell happened to him? That's a cool chord move. And Alex's playing is just beautiful.
Remembering
E minor.
when first I held the wheel in my own hands.
What is
I
that?
took the helm so eagerly and sailed for distant lands. But now the sea's
Yeah,
too
it was
heavy.
E minor to G minor.
I
My
just don't understand. Why must my crew desert me when I need a guiding hand?
Half step. It gets us back into E.
Calling for
Woo!
direction, and there's no one there to steer.
No one's there to steer.
Shout out for salvation, but there's no one there to hear.
I love this.
Cry out supplication for the
For the maelstrom is near.
Scream out desperation, but
No one cares.
to hear.
Yeah. Chromatic third. E minor and G minor. The G minor part, if it was a G major chord, they would be related to the same scale. So doing it again over different pitches, then F slides back into E. Awesome. Part 4, Panacea. It's interesting how these have a clear break to them.
The whiteness of confusion is unfolding from my mind. I stare around in wonder.
Okay.
Have I left my life behind? surprised. My gaze is caught and held, and I am helpless, mesmerized. Panacea, liquid grace.
Love those harmonics.
Let me touch your fragile face. Enchantment falls around me.
He's looking back a little bit now and wondering if all of this searching and all of this effort has been worth his time, worth the effort.
Here's a meaning for my life, a shelter from the storm. Pacify my
To the
troubles
four.
with her body, soft and warm, naked in our unity. A smile for every tear. Gentle hands that promise me
Yeah.
comfort.
The meaning in your life is the person who's there along the way with you.
I know I must be gone
Come on.
before the light.
Do you have to be gone before the light of dawn?
Panacea, passion pure.
I love the sound of this, y'all.
I can't resist your gentle lure.
And Getty is showing his vocal range here as well.
Beside you, and my wandering body grieves.
I can't resist your gentle lure, meaning that Panacea, he can't resist still that unattainable thing or yet attained thing. And he says, my heart will lie beside you and my wandering body grieves. As we move into another section, Bacchus Plateau.
Another endless day. Silhouettes of rave. Another glass of
2,
wine.
5,
Breathe
1,
with eyes
5,
that shine. Today's without
5,
that chill at
bum, bum,
morning. Long nights,
bum,
time out of mind.
D. I think we're in D.
Draw another goblet from the cask of 43. Crimson misty memory, hazy glimpse of me. Give me back my wonder.
Give me back my wonder.
Something more to give. I guess it doesn't matter. There's not much more to live.
So he's getting into his old age, and he's
Another
reliving
foggy dawn,
and reminiscing.
almost gone.
When you're doing that, having a good red wine is not a bad idea.
The road is not so clear. My soul grows ever weary.
The soul grows ever weary, and the end is ever near.
Ever near.
It's a happy-ish musical
Draw
arrangement
another goblet
for the drawing down
43.
of the character's life.
Crimson misty memory, hazy glimpse of me. Give me back my wonder of something more to give. I guess it doesn't matter. There's not much more to, not
lovely piece, though, y'all. The story is very easy to follow. It's a lovely listen. Great rock and roll. And I'm talking over Alex. I better not do that. Aha! We've reached the last section, the fountain. And this big riff comes back. Must be drawing near. Boom.
Now at last I fall before the fountain of Lamneth. I thought I would be singing.
And they do that switch into E minor again like they did before as well.
Many journeys end here, but the secret's told the same. Life is just a candle and a dream. Must give it flame. The key, the end, the answer. Key, the end, the skies. Still it's all confusion and tears lead to my eyes. Now I've reached the signpost. It's really not the end. Life floats all behind the map. I'll be coming up again.
Coming up again. It's a great juxtaposition. The verse to the refrain in this little section being frantic and then being just groovy and in the pocket and chill and relaxed. So there's the D, then the C. So it goes to F. Ah. Up to the A. Okay. Big finish. Done.
I'm in motion. I am still. I am crying. I am still. I'm together.
Back to the very beginning. Acoustic, right? As he was being born. And off he goes. I guess the spirit carries on. Right, y'all? Well, that was a lovely, lovely listen. Surprises me, actually. And I shouldn't be surprised by Rush anymore. They're amazing, right? But the range of that, the storytelling of that, and the musicality in that, just was lovely. You get some of Getty's early, just high screeching vocals, but you get some lovely melodic vocals from Getty in that. Great playing from Neil. Fun to hear him have a big drum solo right in the middle of that. That outro, it says, "I'm in motion, I am still. I am crying, I am still. I'm together, I'm apart. I'm forever at the start, and still I am." Beautiful words, Neil. I think that Neil is tapping into one of these ideas that a lot of us come to when we stop and look back and we take stock of a path that we've been on. And you can see some of the through lines and things that were important points along the way. And you're asking yourself, has all of that work been worth it? And you realize that you're here and you are the result of the experiences that you've had, and they had to happen that way, otherwise you wouldn't be the person you are right now. And the importance of there's importance in having that goal and seeking that goal, especially if it's just and righteous and moral and all of that, and lifting up the people around you, all of that stuff, right? But when you can do it recognizing that you're collecting all of these experiences and knowledge and reality along the way, and that is the real magic of existing in this way, right? At the very beginning, let me scroll back up. At the very beginning, I am born, I am me, I am new, I am free. Look at me, I am young, sight unseen, life unsung. And then by the time we get all the way to the end, off he goes. I've only been witness to one death in my life, and it was our previous dog, Cassie, that Megan and I had. She was a Cocker Spaniel mix, not like Trixie, a little bigger, and was mostly black, and she was with us for a long, long, long time. She was an elderly pup, and when we finally put her down, we were back in the room with her, and Meg was holding her, and we both felt like when they administered the dose, we felt this just rush of energy that went right through us. And it was like, she's like, "I've been cramped up in this old body for long enough, y'all. I'm getting the hell out of here. I'm running free for a while." But we both talked about feeling that palpably, and that whoosh at the end reminded me of that in a good way. In a good way. That's a wonderful piece. I'm glad to finally get to it. That means there's not a whole lot left on Caress of Steel for me to get to, y'all. That's true, y'all. There's not that much left on Caress of Steel for me to hear. We've just heard all of side 2, Fountain of Lamneth. From side 1, I heard the Necromancer, which is another one of these extended multi-sectional pieces in a fan favorites video. It's been a while, but that's still on our Patreon if you want to see that reaction. That leaves just 3 songs on side 1 that I have not yet heard: Bastille Day, I Think I'm Going Bald, and Lakeside Park. really cool. We will get to those 3 tracks in a future video, my friends, and that is going to be all for me today and this week. It's been wonderful sharing these reactions with you. I thank you very much for spending some time with me, and we will see you next time on another edition of the Daily Doug.
It's the Daily Doug. Welcome to the Daily Doug. The Daily